Hello and welcome to the Inner Space vlog for this week, and today's date is the 14th of June 2013 and my name is Terry Brightwater. I'm a holistic life coach and I'm a quantum space clearer, and this week's vlog is all about our inner wealth, and to put our inner wealth into perspective is our self-value. Now there's not a word that we hear very often in our culture. We're certainly not in the UK here, but we hear, like self-worth, self-esteem, but really both those qualities, self-worth and self-esteem, aren't really fully put into context until we add clear, conscious value to them. So it's been a very interesting wave of consciousness, of unconsciousness that's been going through us as individuals and sort of like collectively, as I've been working on myself and with clients this week, with my holistic and life coaching practice and the space clearing practice, and it's become quite obvious. And out of all the other waves that were flowing in this week, this was the one that really caught my attention, because it's such an important aspect of inner personal work that has a massive impact on our outer world as well, particularly in our relationships with other people, and our relationships with situations and things. Now you may have noticed this is a different background to what you normally see. I'm normally somewhere outside in nature, but we've had really heavy rain here today and yesterday, and I thought, well, actually I just need to get on and make the blog this week, so I decided to do it indoors, and I'm actually at home here in an attic space at the top of our house, which several years ago, when we were renovating the house, was converted to a fitness suite, because I'm really passionate and I love holistic fitness and holistic weight training, and self-value is all about how we reinvest in ourselves, and then how we bring that investment, that value, out into our relationships, into the world with other people, places and things and situations. And it's very poignant that I'm actually up here in the attic space, because it took a great self-value, to consciously invest in my own self-value, to make a decision about having a fitness suite in my home. There was the room to have it done, and I did it myself with the help of a friend, but it was quite a big decision because there was other priorities. We needed to renovate the kitchen and the bathroom, and many other rooms in the house as well, and it was like, because this is at the top, we needed to start at the top and create a mess at the top, and then work down, create a mess, then that next level, and then the next level. So we had to do this first before what other people would consider to be priorities, which is kitchen and bathroom. So the self-value around this was very much around how I value myself, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually as well, because fitness and resistance training really nourishes me at quite a deep emotional and psychic and spiritual level. So I had to really make them a priority, actually, over some of the more practical everyday sort of priorities, even though I use this space almost every day. Soon after we created it, I actually fitted an infrared sauna in, which I made and created for Jay's birthday, and we use that every single day as well. So it's a good symbol, it's a good analogy for how we value ourselves. We have to kind of go the extra mile and get really clear about bringing our own self-value, our own inner value, our own inner wealth to our own lives, and then we're able to then bring that out to the world and bring great value into our community as well. So another sort of symbolism of this, what I realised this week, was our self-value is like our currency that we bring out, and we bring value to our outer world, to our outer community as well. And the sort of image I got was sort of like a currency with with my own self-image on it, like a gold coin that had been minted with my my own self-image, that I was bringing that value out into the world. So that felt very, very sort of like symbolic in terms of the sovereignty, the empowerment of my own currency with my own self-image that represents my self-value out into the world, and feeling really good about it, feeling really good about investing outside of myself as well with my own self-value. But you have to invest in yourself first with it. So I hope that makes sense. It's been quite a revelation to me this week, particularly in relation to where I'm actually sitting right now, in somewhere without fully realising at the time how much self-value it took, and how much investment in that self-value it took to create this space. So the affirmation for this week is, I'm now feeling empowered by the sovereignty of my inner wealth and self-value. I'm now feeling empowered by the sovereignty of my inner wealth and self-value. So much love and many blessings on your inner space, and I look forward to seeing you next week.